Welcome back to the channel. Today I just want to do a very short little guide for the Stunning Beauty fight. This is one of the earlier boss fights in the Void Intercept missions, but I found that when I played this, a lot of people were dying to one of the mechanics, which is very easy to avoid, and I wanted to explain that. Now, if you go into the Void Intercept before you're loading it up, it will tell you everything that's destructible on the boss and everything that is removable on the boss. So the core and the shoulder are removable. That means you shoot them until they turn yellow, and then they blow up and explode, and you can grapple onto those parts and punch the enemy a few times. This is on her shoulder and her core. I didn't do this once and I still managed to take this boss down. It's actually probably easier than the first boss. It's just a very simple fight, but it's a gorgeous fight with incredible mechanics and incredible design. Once you get into the fight, she'll spawn down the middle. Now, her main mechanic is she will teleport towards you and stomp on you. Very, very easy to avoid. It's almost an instant teleport, but her stomp doesn't come down for quite a while from when she gets in front of you. Just roll away 3 or 4 times and start shooting her. Her weak points are around kind of like her stomach area after you take the core off, and in her center mass, basically. That's where you're going to want to be aiming. You'll see the numbers come up in red when you're hitting them. She has quite a lot of health, quite a lot of shield, so you are going to be in here struggling for a little while until you get her down. Now, that's the very start and easy part of the fight. She will then spawn in these little drone type things. Now, these are annoying. You don't have to kill them, but they get super annoying. The more of them there are, the more difficult it becomes. And what their main goal is to do is to stun you. They will basically spin around, and if they touch you, you can't move. This is going to be very important for the mechanic that I was just speaking about earlier, where people die to it very soon. So if you can kill these little guys, please do. Otherwise, just keep dodging away and avoiding them. Now, the other moves that the Stunning Beauty does aren't that crazy. She has like a little fiery cannon, multiple projectiles that come at you that does quite a bit of damage. You can't really avoid it. You can avoid a few of the projectiles. You do some damage, kill the little guys, get their health drops to kind of avoid that. And the only other big move that she has is where she lets go of a whole bunch of lightning balls, like loads of little blue balls in the sky. This honestly is the weirdest move ever, because unless it buffs her or something, it doesn't do anything. All you have to do basically is roll towards her, because they all go up into the sky and then fly out in different directions. All you need to do is either roll towards that or just watch where they're falling and get out of the way. They don't fall quick enough for them to be any kind of a worry. But then we move on to the mechanic that everybody dies at, that I've found are dying to, and that is the sensor. So if you look at a health and shield bar at the top, underneath it there is a purple bar. This purple bar will continually build up throughout the fight. Once it fills up, she will activate the sensor, which is her most difficult mechanic. Now, I don't know if you can actually destroy the sensor. She never gets into this phase, but for me, I couldn't even see the sensor and where to shoot it, so I'm not sure about that. But if she does put it out, basically she'll stand still and put out a huge like metal ball above her head, which has an eyeball in it. This basically means that if you are in the line of sight of this enemy, of this ball, it will instantly zap you and do huge amounts of damage. So in this phase, you will see that if you're in the open, you will have that little eye symbol above you. That means you are about to get hit, and they're very, very, very difficult to dodge. Basically, you just want to get in cover. You want to hide behind cover and then pop out, shoot the purple eye, and do enough damage to it for it to close up. That's your rotation here. You hide, you pop out, you shoot. You hide, you pop out, you shoot. If you stay too long in the open, you will get zapped for a lot of health very quickly. And this is where those little drones get annoying, because if you pop out to shoot the little eyeball and one of those drones touches you, you are in the open, in the line of sight, and you cannot avoid the damage that's coming. So when you are in this phase, hide behind something, shoot any little enemies you see, pop out, shoot the eyeball. But because you're in cover does not mean you're safe. Every now and again, she'll drop a lightning strike on you from above. All you need to do is, while you're dodging in and out, is look below you on the floor and see if you're standing in a blue circle. If you're in that circle, roll out of it. I like to find a place where I've got quite a big piece of cover, so I can dodge that lightning strike without too much worry. And also as well, if one of those people do stun me, one of the little drones, I'm not too worried about that either, because I'm still behind cover. So as a solo player, this wasn't too difficult whatsoever, but as in a public matchmaking, people just did not know this mechanic and kept just standing in the open and dying. So I was like, what is going on? This is obvious, or at least it was obvious to me when I started playing it. So I thought I better make a video on it just in case people are struggling with this boss and that mechanic specifically. So just a short one. Hope it helped. Hope you enjoyed it. If you've done this boss and you're on the last boss and you're doing 6 million DPS, this video isn't for you, but for everyone else it may help. I hope that it does. Thank you for watching. I've been easynow. You guys have been awesome.